Hey everyone, how's it going? I know everyone's probably out there seeing the Avengers Endgame, which I look forward to sharing my review of that when the time is right. But in the meantime, I figured I'd talk about a rather interesting movie called The King Who Would Be King, which is basically a modern retelling of the King Arthur story done in modern day London. And what makes the movie rather interesting is Andy Sechrist's son, Louis Sechrist, plays the character of Alexander, who's, I guess, like you would say, who has like a tough time fitting in, and then, he gets bullied by, like these older kids by the name of Lance and Kay, which is kind of like the modern day take of Lancelot and Sir Kay, or something to that extent. So anyway, his luck changes when he finds, the sword of Excalibur, which is known in the of course in this tale of King Arthur itself, and of course he ends up encountering Merlin, who changes forms in the form of like an owl, and then a teenager, and then of course the older version of Merlin's character, which is played by Patrick Stewart, and I think he does a pretty good job in the movie, even though I wish they could have utilized him a little bit more. And then of course there's also the evil witch, Morgana, who in this version is played by Rebecca Ferguson, who many people know for her role as an Elsa Faust in the Mission Impossible movies, and of course, as the singer Jenny, you know, Lynn in the British Showman. And I would say, people like wonder like how many times can you redo the King Arthur story, whether it's in the past or I guess in the modern take before, I guess like you would say the story's done to death. I guess if that's the way to say it. But surprisingly, it's actually a nice, refreshing tale of the legendary King, Arthur's story. For in terms of like a modern adaptation, if that's the way I would describe it. So, like I said, I thought it was a lot better than I thought it would be. It was very interesting to to see, and that's that. So I would definitely give it like a recommendation. And of course, if people want to, I guess, see previous, uh, you know, videos that I've done, feel free to check out my YouTube page and see previous reviews that I've done. Feel free to subscribe. Okay, everyone. Thanks again for watching.